I was stressed out.
Yo guys, what is going on? Woke up nice and early. So I'm gonna go get my hair cut. Get this mop all chopped up. And yeah, I'm sick, so probably won't be talking too loud. Alright, you guys, I just got the mop chopped. Let's go to the gym. Alrighty guys, it's about 10 o'clock right now, and me and Kyle are gonna go hit back and shoulders. Get to the gym about 10:30, and yeah, I'm gonna bring you guys along, so let's get it in 3, 2, 1. Yo guys, what is going on? Craig here, and basically just gonna do something a little different in this video, and I'm just gonna commentate over the workout footage that me and Kyle took. We just did one video of one set, and basically we started off with wide grip lat pull downs for anywhere from 8 to 10 reps, whatever we can do. And doing these, the biggest thing you want to focus on is squeezing those lats at the bottom. Basically trying to tuck your elbows behind your back will do that for you. And you don't want to go really heavy that you got to throw yourself into it each time. You want to do a nice controlled weight that you can nicely pull down and hold for a little, like maybe half a second at the bottom. And right here now we are going to move into the next exercise, which we did were T-bar rows. And for this one, basically, again, doing 8 to 10 reps. Everything in here we did 3 sets around 8 to 10 reps. Some were 12. We wanted to go a little bit longer. But on this one, once again, just a good weight that you're not throwing yourself to be able to have to throw the weight up, that it's super heavy, but heavy enough that you're going to have a bit of a struggle. And basically on this one, once again, you want to try and not tuck them behind your back, but pull them as far back as you can to be able to really squeeze your upper back, and that will give you like the best results in doing these T-bar rows. But that's it for T-bar rows. Jump into the next one here. And basically we did straight arm pull downs. These ones were the ones we ended up doing for 12 reps, I think it was. And we were doing 50 pounds for 12 reps. And for this one, like you see here, you want to have a little bit of a bend in your arm. I know they're called straight arm pull downs, but you want to have a little bit of a bend in your elbow, just because then if you keep your arms completely straight, then you will be having a lot of like pressure on your elbows, and you really don't want that. You don't want to screw up your joints, so just keeping a nice bend relieves some of that stress from your joints. And also on this, you want to make sure that you are keeping your back nice and straight, and you want to bend your knees a little bit. And when you pull the bar down, pull it in to about your waist, and then you want to try and squeeze your upper back while pulling the bar into your waist, and that will give you the best results here. And you will really feel this in like your lats and your upper back. But not much to technique and form on this one. Just really just make sure you're at a comfortable weight that you can keep your arms locked in that one position, and you're not like really using your body to throw the weight down just like the other ones. You don't want to be using your body weight to be throwing the weight down or being able to pull the weight for a row. And right here, we're just going to move on to the next one, which we did were close grip pull downs. These ones are a little bit more technical. It's the same as wide grip pull down, basically. You don't want to go too heavy that you're throwing yourself down. But on these ones, like you see me and Kyle doing here in this video, you want to try and pull it down a little bit lower. Like your wide grip lat pull down, you just want to pull till you can tuck your elbows. This one, I like to pull it to about down to my center of my chest to my nipple area, just because then the lower you pull it down, the more you can squeeze your lats on this one. Just because you're doing super close grip, you have to pull it a little bit further to engage those lats as much as what you would do on your wide grip, but you wouldn't have to go as far to engage the lats fully. And I like to pull the weight down at a good pace, but then on the way back up, have it a little bit more controlled, and you'll really feel that in your muscles if you do it that way. Because even like they say, if you're doing bicep curls, stuff like that, and you're using your body to throw it up, try not to use body sway and let it down slowly, and it's pretty much the same deal as if you were to just curl it without throwing your body into it. And we also threw some shoulders in today. Did some dumbbell shoulder press. I think we were doing 10 reps for this one. And as you can see here, Kyle's back is a little bit off of the bench, because sitting straight up and down is basically all shoulders. Doing it this way, you incorporate front shoulders and a little bit of your upper chest in doing this way. And like you see us doing, you don't have to lock your elbows out completely straight at the top. If you go till your elbows are just about straight, then that's pretty much adequate. And for this one, it's just more comfortable for me. I don't know if you can really tell in the video, is the inner part of the dumbbell closer to my head. I like to tilt it down so the outer part is kind of up in the air more than the inner part, and I just find I feel it a little bit better in my shoulders compared to doing it the other way. Then after this, we went back into doing back, and this one we just did bent over barbell rows with reverse grip. And for this one, like you see me and Kyle doing, you want to follow basically your quads upwards and pull it into your waist, and that's pretty much the form for doing bent over upright rows. You don't want to be like resting the weight on your quads and pulling it up. You want to keep it off, but just follow that, because then that's a nice straight line that you can follow and be able to know you're doing the same range of motion each and every rep that you do. Then we threw in some side raises because we threw shoulders into this. And for this one, you can do it and put your arms completely straight out, but you can't do as much weight doing it that way. So me and Kyle like to throw a little bit of a bend into our elbow. Allows us to lift a little bit more weight, and it doesn't have all that pressure on our elbows, like I said before in the straight arm pull downs. Just bending your elbows a little bit relieves some of the pressure. And here, once again, I like to go up at a good pace and then really control the down, because you'll feel that just as much as lifting it up. But I was doing, I think, 20 pounds here for 10 to 12 reps. And by the end of this one, my shoulders were starting to burn, and it was only my second shoulder exercise, and our back was pretty much done at this point. And then just to finish off the workout here, we threw in shrugs. And for this one, what I like to do, some people like to bring your shoulders up and then roll them back. Basically, all I like to do for this one is I can't do that like pull it up, roll it back. I find it's like way too hard. So what I like to do is I just like to put my chin into my chest, as you see here, and that's pretty much when those people that lift it up and then push it back, when you get to that push back position, this is pretty much, you're just holding it in this position when you pull up if you put your chin to your chest. And that's about it. And then right here at the end, I just threw in a short little video clip, and it's just what my physique is sitting at right now. And I am sitting at just close to 160 pounds, put on just over 13 pounds so far in this bulk. Alrighty guys, just got home and it is now 1:30. Finished up at about 1 o'clock. Just gonna drink my post-workout here, my Rivalus Post RX. Get that in me and probably go play some video games and edit up this video for you guys. So yeah, let's get it.